Hello and welcome to another update video about XLM. XLM has not really moved since my last update. It did react, however, to our trend reversal area. Just shift that a little bit to the right. Looking at the short term here in this video, the idea was the two possibilities, in my opinion, that I'm watching here. They are both short-term bullish, at least, and only as long as we're holding the 13-cent level. The first scenario, which is my, you could say, primary scenario, is that we moved up in a third wave of a larger C wave. We moved down in a fourth wave, reacted here in a bullish way to our trend reversal area. And we're now moving up in the fifth wave, which would be an ABC structure due to the chart context, which is a diagonal. So there is one more high could play out here in this C wave, which would have 5 waves. So the C wave is a 5-wave move. So that means eventually what we are looking for is a first 1-2 setup in this C wave, and that could be playing out. I've got a potential 5-wave move up here, and eventually, I mean, it sort of worked out so that the trend reversal area worked. So I'm now watching, okay, I've got a potential 5-wave move up here. This here as a wave 1. Do we now get a wave 2? Can we hold support and can we rally in a third wave, a fourth and a fifth of the C wave? Just need to shift all these waves to the side. Important is essentially to know that the long-term prospect of this chart isn't very favorable, but I explained that in previous videos. But what you can see is that we had a pretty impulsive reaction to our support area. And the move down currently looks a bit choppy, looks a bit corrective. And I will add another support area here for you to watch. And in my opinion, this can go higher now as long as we're holding the 14.6 cent level. You can see it's reacting very nicely to the fibs. And it has done before here the golden ratio. Here it came very close to the golden ratio. And here it now reacted to the 50% retracement. Now I will only have confirmation that this third wave rally is running above 17 cents. As at the moment, it could still go a little lower into the wave 2 support area here, but below 14.6 cents. If we get a sustained break below that level, I may have to assume that this this rally has failed, and that yeah, the thing is, for this to really work out, it needs to hold the 14.6 cent level now. If it doesn't, relevant support would be down here again, the 13.9 cent level, then 13 cents. But below 13, I would say that this entire rally, yeah, which started basically in June, is probably going to be over. So what I would like to see for confirmation that we are pushing high, I mean, we captured all these support areas, right? This, yeah, and even this one. But it needs to push higher now, okay? If it comes back lower, then the July support, the July low, will become relevant again. But the problem is if it's doing this and it's losing support, and at some point this will just fail, and especially below the 13 cent level, I think it's over. Then we're dropping below the 78.6 fib level, and it will be very difficult. At the latest here, at 11.1 cents. Then I think we come back to this swing low area around 9.5 cents, but it's then not reliable anymore. I mean, already a pretty choppy chart. I'm actually surprised it worked out so well. Yeah, it generated a few profitable trades here. But is it a long-term uptrend? I'm still skeptical about that. But we can follow the short-term uptrend as long as the support level is obviously holding. I just purely want to point out here when support breaks, yeah, it might be time to run, okay? In an alternative wave count, this wave 4 here was never finished, and we actually have the wave 4 play out as a triangle. It would lead to a pretty similar result, just with slightly different targets to the upside, which at the moment are around 22 to 23 cents. But at the moment, yeah, this could be a wave 4 as well. The wave 4 could just be playing out as a triangle: A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave in a triangle. I would imagine this support area is also relevant for the triangle. Again, that's why I said if we break below that level, it's not completely bearish, but then it will retest here that 13.9 cent July swing low. That would be relevant for the triangle, because if it breaks below that as well, then you get very close to an invalidation of the Elliott wave triangle. And the expected direction of the breakout of the triangle would also be here to the upside. But for that to be confirmed, I need to see, or well, first indication that the breakout is happening to the upside would be a break above the 17-cent level here. Better confirmation would be a break above 18 cents. So at the moment, I think there is still upside pressure, especially as long as we're holding the 14.6-cent level. Below that level, 13.9 and 13 cents. But I think at that point, I mean, I would need to look at the structure then, but then things are going to start to turn probably quite bearishly. Bear in mind that the overall long-term chart is already a little bit questionable, right, on the XLM chart. But again, short-term, a lot of people interested at the moment, and it is what it is with altcoins. As long as the hype is running and people are interested, you know, the train can keep going up. Okay, so we continue to focus on that. But at some point, this structure will just break, and that's just typically the case how it works for altcoins. Yeah, that's my update about XLM. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.